Hello everyone, I cordially welcome you all to another video from the Python tutorial series, and in this video we are going to learn what are conditional statements in Python. So the video which will be on conditional statements on Python will be divided in two parts. In this video we are going to discuss on the part 1. Basically in this video we will know what are conditional statements and see some examples. So without any delay, let's get started. In any programming language, conditional statements play a vital role for decision making. We make use of logical operators in association with the if statements in Python for decision making. So if you are not sure what are logical operators, I will request you to go through our previous videos where we have discussed about operators, its different types, and we have a separate video on logical operators in Python. Conditional statements in Python can be used as if statement, if-else statement and elif statement. Here you can make a note. We can also use these statements in nested form. Okay. So when we talk about any programming language, every programming language has some sort of conditional logic. Suppose you have to make a decision: if this variable is true, something will happen, and if this variable is false, some other thing will happen. So how will you do that? In those scenarios, these conditional statements comes handy. Okay. So as we have learned what are conditional statements and why they are very useful in context of programming, let's go to VS Code and understand by an example. Welcome to VS Code. Here we have 3 examples as you can see on my screen. I will go through each one of them and explain you some basic things which you must remember while coding if, elif and else statements in Python. So for the example 1, what we have said, there is a variable named Mike_age and there we have assigned 17. Now we have to check if Mike age, that is Mike's age, is greater than 18. So if Mike's age is greater than 18, he can cast vote. But if that is not the case, that is if this condition holds false, we will say Mike can't cast his vote. I hope this is clear. So here few things you must understand. Like other programming languages, we don't write our conditional statements in parentheses. Though you can do that, but it is optional. Second, in other programming language, you have a pair of braces within which you write the statements that should get executed in case the condition holds true. But in case of Python, you don't have braces. This I have already said. Here indentation basically helps you to scope the statements under each condition. Okay. So here Mike_age is 17. So if Mike_age is greater than 18, so 17 greater than 18, this will evaluate to false. Hence this statement, Mike can cast vote, will not be executed and the control will go to this else statement. So if this is false, this statement will execute, that is Mike can't cast his vote. Okay. So let's go to the terminal and run it and see what we are saying is correct or not. So Python 14.py. Once I write it, you will see Mike can't cast his vote. The reason is 17 greater than 18 evaluates to false. Now if I say 20, so what should happen now? As Mike_age is equal to 20 and 20 greater than 18 evaluates to true, so now this should be printed in the terminal. Mike can cast vote. Let's run the code. Yes, as I have said, Mike can cast vote because this is true. Okay. So this is the very simple example where I explained you about scoping, about how you write conditions. Here we are making use of these logical operators and we are using if and else statement in Python. Okay. Let's go to the next example. So I will comment out the first example and I will uncomment the second one. In the second example, as you can see, I have a variable marks and there I have assigned 84. You can consider it as the marks you got for your exam. So if marks is greater than equal to 90, I am printing AA. If marks greater than equal to 80 and marks less than 90, we are printing A+. If greater than equal to 70 and less than 80, we are printing A. And similarly, this goes up to marks greater than 40 and marks less than 50 C. Otherwise F. So here F stands for fail. Okay. So this is a bit complex example comparative to the previous one. So here if you have got 84 marks, let's see how this code will execute. So 84 greater than equal to 90. This will be false. So this statement will not be executed. Control will go to this elif statement. Now in elif, I will see 84 greater than equal to 80. Yes, true. And 84 less than 90. So true. So true and true in Python will always evaluate to true. So this entire condition will be true and hence you will see A plus in the terminal. That is, this print A plus will get executed. Let's run the code and see. So as you can see in the terminal, A plus has got executed. Now if you are an exceptional student and you have got 98 in any exam, now if I run this code, you will see double A. The reason is 98 greater than equal to 90, the first condition holds true and we can see double A in the terminal. Now let's say in any one of the subjects where you are very weak, you have got just 20. So here 20 greater than equal to 90 will be false. So control will go to this elif. So 20 greater than equal to 80 will be false. It will go to the next elif and this will continue. So now in line number 26, 20 greater than equal to 40. This will also evaluate to false. So the final fallback condition is basically we are writing using else. So if all of these conditions are false, print F. So if I execute my code now, you will see F. That is, I have failed in that exam. Okay. So here one key note is not only we can write one condition using logical operators, but here we can put multiple conditions using AND or. Okay. So as I have said in one of our previous videos that AND evaluates to true if the condition to its left and to its right both are true. Otherwise, if any one of them is false or both of them are false, the entire condition will evaluate to false. But in the other hand, if you are writing OR, so OR evaluates to true if either one of those two conditions is true. So if left condition is true, OR evaluates to true. If right condition is true, OR evaluates to true. If both the conditions are true, still OR evaluates to true. But if both conditions are false, then only OR evaluates to false. Okay. So I hope this is clear with you. So let's go to the next example. I will comment this example and I will move to the next example. So in this next example, I am showing you basically how we can nest conditional statements within each other. Okay. So here I have a name admin and age 23. Okay. So here I am checking if name is equal to admin. So here name is admin. So this evaluates to true. Control goes within it. Here I am saying if age greater than 18, print access allowed. Otherwise print you are not 18 plus to access this site. Okay. Otherwise, if the name is not admin, okay, so this entire if will evaluate to false and finally you will come to this else statement where it will print you don't have admin rights to access this site. Okay. So let's say this is a government website. So only admins can update or modify documents in the government website. But if someone is admin and they are not 18 plus, let's say they don't have right to access that site. And if they are not admin, so there is no way a person should access that website. In those cases, this will execute. So here what will happen? Name is admin, this will evaluate to true. And age is 23. So 23 greater than 18. So this will also evaluate to true. So we will see access allowed in the terminal. Let me clear the terminal and execute this code. So you will say access allowed. Now if I say the age is 10 and I rerun the program, you will see it will show you are not 18 plus to access this site. The reason is though my name is admin but my age doesn't match this condition. 10 is greater than 18 evaluates to false. So the control will not go here, but it will come here. And it will say you are not 18 plus to access this site. Now let's say my name is not admin. I am writing my own name. Now if I run this code, you will see you don't have admin rights to access this site. Okay, because I am not an admin. Now I hope by using these 3 examples, you are clear about one thing. When we have decisions to be made within 2 conditions, we write if and else. Okay. When we have multiple conditions, we write if, elif and else. Now this number of elif depends on the number of conditions you have in your problem. Okay. If you have 10 decisions to be made, there will be many elifs. But if you have only 3, so there will be 1 if, 1 elif and 1 else. Finally, in the last example, we learned that not only we can write conditional statements in Python, but we can put conditional statements within conditional statements. We have a pair of if-else statement within a if statement. And this is possible, and this can be nested. Like within this if, I can put many more if-else statements. Okay. So I hope the concept of conditional statements is clear with you. So let's go back to our presentation. So I hope you found this video informative. In case you like the video, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We are going to bring more videos in future. For any queries, doubts, suggestions or feedbacks, feel free to post them in the comment section. We are going to reply. So thank you for now. See you in the next video. Bye.